On this documentary with the Squad Special, we will see why Willis Carrier was such a leader in revolutionizing structures with comfort and class when he invented a special product of his.
Today we will be reviewing over Willis's whole life and why he was such a leader for not just America, but the entire world.
On this documentary with the Squad Special.
It all started in the year of 1857 when Dwayne Carrier and Elizabeth Carrier gave birth to an engineering genius. His name was Willis Haviland Carrier.
Willis was always a leader in life. He stayed on the right path and studied every day. He was a 4.0 student and graduated from Cornell University with a bachelor's in engineering.
After college, he needed to make money, so he got a job at a local printing press. At the press, he hated the conditions there. The humidity, the heat, the cold, he complained. He thought he was working in a sweatshop.
The year is 1902, and Carrier is fed up, so he went home and worked on a little project of his. A few months later, he made the air conditioner. Using coils and oils, he made his print press cool and refreshing.
This was a demonstration of leadership because when he realized no one else was doing this job, he saw the opportunity to take on the challenge. This was a really inspirational moment for the whole entire company.
The date is 1914, and winter struck Minneapolis faster than a speeding bullet.
Of course, people knew that the air conditioner was a great invention, but people had their doubts. Until 1914, Charles Gates paid over $12,000, or $600,000 today's money, to get one. It was approximately 7 feet high, 6 feet wide, and 20 feet long.
Willis demonstrated a leadership role by taking his product from a small press all the way to a house.
He showed people that his idea was not just innovative, but also luxurious. Many more houses in Chicago, Michigan, and Denver soon followed.
Fast forward. The year is 1925, and Carrier wants to expand his business even more. So he tries to persuade Paramount Pictures to install an air conditioner in the Rivoli theaters in Times Square, New York.
The theater went under construction for about 4 weeks, and in just 3 days, they made all of their money back. An outstanding success for Carrier. Carrier left one of the largest legacies of all mankind.
In just one single year, over 300 theaters across America put in an air conditioner. There was less than 3,000 theaters in the U.S. at the time. That's a whopping 10% of theaters. One of the biggest economy boosters of all times.
Today there are over 39,000 theaters in the U.S. with air conditioning inside, says National Association of Theater Owners. In less than 90 years, his movie theater sales went up by 3,900,000%. A legacy has to stay forever, while a leader can just vanish. Willis left a legacy for the entire world, and almost no other entrepreneur can say that. Back in the day, it wasn't easy to stay cool inside a car. Actually, until 1940, no one stayed cool or warm inside a car. Whatever temperature it was outside was the temperature inside the car.
The 1940 Packard was the first car to offer factory-installed air conditioning. The Packard was still a revolutionary invention, but is nowhere near what people are used to now. The car had no controller for the AC. Popping the hood and taking the compressor belt off was the only way to stop the air conditioning.
By 1969, more than half of all new cars sold were equipped with air conditioning.
Road trips would be a very intimidating experience without this man.
Willis was a leader in revolutionizing structures with comfort and class when he invented a special product of his. Houses, theaters, buildings, cars, and much more were just blockades from the weather until this inspiring, pristine gentleman came around. A true leader that leaves a legacy has to pass one of the hardest things ever, the test of time. Life as humans know it would be suffering without this American. This gentleman embarked on the journey of a lifetime to beat the heat.
Come on, sing. 1, 2, 3. Now comes the bell.